Hey, welcome back, my YouTube family. Listen, it's so good to see you guys again. Remember, this is a YouTube channel for men ages 8 to 80. We discuss various topics such as fashion, finance, the criminal justice system, and how to become an alpha male through social intelligence. Now listen, family, I have to give a special shout out, and I want to welcome our new subscriber, Mr. Titus King. I met that young brother at Starbucks. He helped me out. Smooth young brother from Tennessee, man. Listen, thank you for supporting the channel, Titus, and thank you for subscribing, my brother. I really appreciate that. All right, listen here, family. Today's topic is really critical. We're going to talk about how to interact with a police officer when you're simply walking down the street. I want to give you guys this very important information to help you out throughout your daily life, all right? So take a look at this channel, take a look at our topic today, sit back, relax, enjoy the content. And also, make sure you subscribe, share, hit the notification button so you can receive our new videos. We release a new video every Sunday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. All right, family, I think we've been doing a pretty good job of being consistent with that because we want to make sure we give you guys the great content. All right, now at this point, family, I'm just going to simply walk down the street and give you some information on, some things that you can utilize to help you out when you interact with police officers. All right, let's go. Hey, family, listen, you're walking down the street, a police officer approaches you. That police officer can legally have a conversation with you, okay? Now keep in mind, family, I'm not a lawyer, this is not legal advice, but I've been teaching criminal justice for the past 12 years, so I have some insight from that perspective. Police officer walks up to you and say, hey, how's it going? Is everything okay? They can actually have a conversation with you. That's not an issue. However, a police officer needs reasonable suspicion to actually detain you. Now remember, if you're detained, you're not able to leave. So what's reasonable suspicion? Reasonable suspicion is what this actually sounds like, right? So let's say there's a bank robbery and you're running from the same area of the bank robbery. You fit the description, you're running from the same area, police officer approaches you, and from that perspective, they can reasonably say, hey, I have some reasonable suspicion that there's a bank robbery. I can articulate that. You're running from the same location, you're out of breath, and there may or may not be a bulge in your pants as possibly a weapon. That's reasonable suspicion that allows them to stop you, detain you, and have a conversation with you. Now, reasonable suspicion, that's that perspective. Probable cause. So what's probable cause, family? Probable cause is a series of facts that a reasonable person will say, hey, this person was involved in this crime at some level. For example, let's use the same scenario. Bank robbery. You're running from the same area, you're out of breath, you're carrying a bag of money, or even there's possibly a gun in your possession. That's reasonable, that's not only reasonable suspicion, that's probable cause. Those are a series of facts that will determine you're more likely involved in a particular crime. So let's just recap. Reasonable suspicion. Hey, more likely than not, you're involved in the bank robbery, but I'm going to detain you and conduct an investigative interview. Probable cause. A series of facts that will determine more likely than not you were involved in the bank robbery. Probable cause gives them the ability to actually arrest you. Probable cause equals arrest, reasonable suspicion equals detainment. Now, once you're arrested, family, let's say you're arrested for probable cause, I want you to understand this particular perspective. You will be read your Miranda rights. Miranda rights are extremely critical. No one necessarily pays attention to the first aspect of Miranda rights, which clearly states, and you've seen this in all the TV shows, you have the right to remain silent. Family, please do that. Remain silent, be respectful, but keep your mouth shut, all right? Please, family, if you have comments or additional questions, please place them in the comment section. Thanks again for checking in with us, and we'll see you next week. All right.